If you thought the drama between Donald Trump and Volodymyr Zelenskyy was over, think again. Because what happened in the White House recently wasn't just tense, it was a complete train wreck. And this time, Trump wasn't the one throwing punches. Zelenskyy, the Ukrainian president who's spent the last couple of years begging the West for military support, just had a meeting with Trump that left everyone gobsmacked. You'd think he'd be a bit diplomatic, right? Show some gratitude for the billions in aid? Nope. Instead, he walked in swinging, and Trump, of all people, was the one playing it cool. At least for a while. For a solid 40, maybe 45 minutes, Trump sat there, letting Zelenskyy push his buttons. Even J.D. Vance, normally one to fire back, held his tongue. But then, things started heating up. Zelenskyy wouldn't let up, and Trump had finally had enough. And when Trump claps back, you better believe it's brutal. Now, let's be real for a second, Russia's in the wrong. No one's disputing that. Putin's invasion of Ukraine was a blatant act of aggression. But here's the thing, Ukraine isn't winning this war. Everyone knows it. Even the most hardcore pro-Ukraine strategists are admitting there are only 3 options left. 1. Ukraine gives up and hands over whatever Putin wants, which obviously isn't happening. 2. The West goes all in, boots on the ground, sending troops, committing trillions of dollars, and basically rolling the dice on World War III. Or 3. They negotiate a deal, something that gets Ukraine out of this mess without completely selling out. And that's exactly what Trump was trying to do. But instead of working with him, Zelenskyy decided to play hardball. Trump laid it out straight. You've got 2 choices, mate. Either make a deal or we're out. And if we're out, you're on your own. The message was crystal clear. No more blank checks, no more endless support, no more being a bottomless pit for American tax dollars. But here's where it got really wild. Trump called Zelenskyy out, right to his face, saying, "You haven't even said thank you." And you know what? He was right. Zelenskyy had been going around, campaigning against Trump's allies, making demands, and acting like the world owed him something. And that was the moment things shifted. Because while Zelenskyy might have thought he was standing strong, the people who've been backing him, his biggest supporters in Washington, started jumping ship. And no one saw it coming harder than Lindsey Graham. Now, if you know anything about US politics, you know Graham has been one of Zelenskyy's most vocal allies. This is a guy who's been fighting tooth and nail to get Ukraine more funding, more weapons, more everything. But after that meeting, he turned his back on him. "What I saw in the Oval Office was disrespectful," Graham said. "I don't know if we can ever do business with Zelenskyy again." Just let that sink in. One of Ukraine's biggest champions just walked away. And if Graham's out, you can bet your bottom dollar that others will follow. So, what now? Zelenskyy had one job: secure US backing and make sure Ukraine wasn't abandoned. Instead, he might have just destroyed the one lifeline keeping his country afloat. All he had to do was wear a suit, show some respect to the Oval Office, play the game, and leave with a deal that could have given Ukraine a fighting chance. Instead, he went in guns blazing. And now? He's got nothing. This isn't just a diplomatic blunder, it's a disaster. And the consequences? Mate, they're going to be brutal. So, is this the moment Ukraine lost US support? Did Zelenskyy just cost his country the war? Or was this Trump playing 4D chess, setting the stage for something bigger? Let me know what you reckon in the comments. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you stay up to date with every twist and turn in this political rollercoaster. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.